June 18th garden tour and update. We'll start with the outer newer bed. The 3 wine barrels still have prolific herb growth. The 2 light green raised beds have been rotated from Yukon Gold, red, and Idaho potatoes to sweet potatoes. Let's get a closer look. Okay, so here we have cantaloupe and honeydew planted in this raised bed. Hopefully there will be some bee pollination because the little flowers are so small. It's like hand pollinating a cucumber basically, and hopefully I don't have to hand pollinate these this year. I see quite a proliferation of bees in the garden this year. So hopefully I'll get both a few cantaloupe and a few honeydew. Moving down to the second brown raised bed, we have purple hull peas and Crowder peas. No flowering yet, but it looks like some might be developing soon. The hummingbirds are all over this salvia. And this, lo and behold, is supposed to be a bush cucumber, but it's vining like a regular cucumber. So I'm going to have to go back and check those seeds again. In the first green raised beds and the second green raised bed, I have sweet potatoes growing. They're coming along nicely. I got them in a little late, but they are coming along nicely, as you can see. And of course, the herbs had a hard prune recently, but they're coming back strongly. Snapdragons are still flowering. Sunflowers still flowering. And now we come to the okra bed. This bed previously had onions, of course, but currently has both red okra and crimson spineless okra. Those were just planted a couple of weeks ago, but they are coming along nicely. Both blueberry bushes down here have put out about a pint of blueberries each. Tasty. Fig tree, as I was advised, did replace the figs that have dropped, but they're not turning brown yet. And as we go into the inner garden area, this wall of 8-foot high growth are tomato plants. 7 different varieties of tomato plants. Beefsteak, Bumblebee Sunrise, Super Sweet 100, Brandywine, Cherokee Purple, and I think there's one other, but I can't remember what it is. As you can see, loaded with tomatoes, loaded with tomatoes, loaded with tomatoes. So I'm expecting a good harvest on those. The squash is just about done. I was not too pleased with the squash output this year, but it was okay. The eggplant is producing, as you can see. There are some eggplants coming in. The green bean patch is very, very disappointing this year. Something keeps eating the sprouts, so it's doubtful that I'll get any green beans at all this year. Purple coneflowers are popping and bringing in plenty bees, as are these sunflowers. This is the cucumber area, and it's producing cucumbers already. There are 3 varieties: Pickling, Diva, and Marketmore. Peppers, a little bit disappointing this year. They are growing nicely, but I'm getting a lot of flower drop, either due to heat or excessive rain. I'm not sure which, but in any event, it's been a little bit disappointing. No peppers to speak of yet, as you can see. Plenty flowers, but also flower drop. Here's one little lone pepper that's come in so far. These are California Wonder peppers. So I planted an abundance of them because I use them a lot. Just a few, as I indicated, coming in, as you can see here. Got a few coming in, but not a lot. I'm expecting a much better harvest from these. And then, of course, more peppers not producing. This is bush dwarf okra that I planted for the first time this year. Wanted to see exactly how tall this gets, because the Clemson spineless okra got over 9 feet tall last year, and I had to get a ladder to get up and pick those. Basil still coming in like the other herbs. Of course, rain barrel for watering. Blackberries, as I indicated on a previous video, absolutely showed out this year. I've picked so many blackberries from this one vine this year. It's been just wonderful. I'm going to see what I can do to modify the soil a bit next year to get them to be a little more sweet than tart, though. Back to the tomato stand, and of course the zinnias are starting to bloom, which is just wonderful, just wonderful.